Hi guys, so today I want to dive into Tyler Robinson's family. Yep, I want to talk about them. Why they were so quick to hand over their son and people to the police, to the FBI. So my guess is it's because he fell in love with a trans person. That's the reason. Yep, I do believe it. They couldn't stand it. They must have felt he was a disgrace to the family. He was making them look bad in the community. So, what a great way to get rid of him, right? Things weren't going well, according to the family, the mother specifically, between Tyler and his dad. So, let's hear what the police commissioner or whatever the FBI had to say about this. People. Let me remind you, people. Okay.
Robinson's mother explained that over the last year or so, Robinson had become more political and had started to lean more to the left, becoming more pro-gay and trans rights oriented. She stated that Robinson began to date his roommate, a biological male who was transitioning genders. This resulted in several discussions with family members, but especially between Robinson and his father, who have very different political views.
Listen, I know he committed a horrible, horrible crime and deserves to be punished. I'm not saying he should go scot-free, but I also know he's a kid. Yes, he's a kid. And death penalty is not the solution. Better option rather than death penalty. That is how I feel about this. So why would why would the parents force their son to turn himself in when they know death penalty is still a thing in Utah? As a mother of a 23-year-old myself, I'm sorry, but I don't think, given that death penalty is a thing, I wouldn't want my son to be given death penalty. I'm sorry, but no, I wouldn't. So this is why I just can't understand why they were so quick to turn him over. So I do believe that it's his lifestyle that the parent cannot cope with. This is why they did what they did. Yup. Now, on top of that, they are out there blaming Democrats for their son being radicalized, okay, instead of taking responsibility for his upbringing. I mean, seriously? Give me a break. Here is what the police chief had to say about what the parents told them, not what Tyler told them, not what anyone else told them, but what the MAGA, pay attention, MAGA family told them. Yup. Like anyone should believe them. No.
Robinson's mother explained that over the last year or so, Robinson had become more political and had started to lean more to the left.
Yup. Of course, these people are MAGA. Of course, they say he was radicalized by leftist ideology. Huh? When there's no proof of that, who else they were going to blame? Huh? Who else? MAGA they were going to blame? MAGA going to blame MAGA? No. Even in the chat rooms Tyler was part of, he didn't even talk about politics. So the MAGA parents are feeding the FBI, the police with these lies about Democrats. Huge red flag, huge red flag about this. So yeah, and also even though Tyler in his own words said why he killed Charlie, he couldn't be clearer. He didn't like his rhetoric. What's that people don't understand? They are still blaming Democrats. The guy said he didn't like Charlie's rhetoric. He thought Charlie was spreading hate. This is a kid with an impressionable mind, a mind that is even totally formed yet. This is what he believes. Why would he need to be radicalized by the left and not Charlie's own words? I'm trying to understand, but I don't get it. And we know he's dating a trans person, right? And he hears Charlie all the time bad-mouthing trans, bad-mouthing gays. What do you think a young, impressionable 22-year-old who wants to impress his trans girlfriend is going to do? What do you think he's going to do? He doesn't need to be radicalized by other people. Huh? I'm not saying that he's right to do that. Of course he's not right. Of course. There is nothing Charlie could have done that would make what Tyler did right. Nothing Charlie could have said. Nothing he could have said would make Tyler right to shoot him. Nothing. However, my point is he's not, he didn't need to be radicalized by other folks. He heard Charlie saying these things about trans people. He heard them. And he's dating a trans person, people. You can put 2 and 2 together, people. You don't you don't need Democrats to come into the shadow as the culprit. You don't need that. It's not rocket science. He couldn't be clearer. He couldn't be clearer about why he did this horrible act. Okay, people. So last but not least, some people are mad for the way the judge who is going to oversee Tyler's trial. People didn't like the way he acted, so they believe that he was too nice to Tyler. Really? First of all, how else was the judge, a judge, was supposed to refer to? In the eyes of the law, Tyler is innocent until proven guilty, unless he's confessed, but he hasn't. So the judge cannot act as if he was already guilty, right? He can't do that. I'm not done with the parent yet. But before, let's hear the clip that the people are mad about, the way the judge referred to Tyler. So let's watch this.
Calling case 251-403-576, State of Utah versus Tyler James Robinson. Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Robinson. I'm Judge Graff. Mr. Scortis. So, Mr. Robinson, you have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the court can appoint an attorney to represent you. I have reviewed your declaration of financial status and find that you are indigent. I'm provisionally appointing a Rule 8 qualified attorney to represent you on your case, Mr. Robinson. Counsel.
Yeah, this is the clip that people said that the judge saying thank you to Tyler, they don't understand. You know, the drill, you know, the internet drama. So I know that shouldn't get to me, but it did when the judge said, I looked into your finance and found out that you are indigent, and I'll appoint you with the best lawyer. Then I realized the parents, they didn't even bother to hire a lawyer for their son, their 22-year-old son. They're not even trying to give him a fighting chance to beat the death penalty charge. And hopefully he might, I don't know, end up with life instead. This is what I believe he should get, life instead of death penalty. I can believe these people. I don't know, maybe it's because, as I said, I have a 23-year-old son. Maybe that's why I don't see myself not hire the best lawyer for him. I don't see me not doing that. So yeah, I believe that they totally gave up on their son because of who he chose to love. This is what's going on, people. This is exactly what is going on. And also I believe because they are scared of their MAGA tribe, you know, they are scared that they might come for them. But it's your son. It's your son. Everybody, I believe most people would understand. Most people would understand. And yeah, it is a sad situation all over. I don't know, God. I don't know. And again, I'm not here to defend Tyler because he killed an innocent man that didn't do anything to him. So he deserved to go to prison, deserved to get life. But I'm just against the death penalty for a 22-year-old who made a huge mistake, who miscalculated, you know. So I do believe that he deserved to get life instead of death penalty. So that's it, people. That's all I wanted to say. If anyone disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. Or if you, just like me, you believe that he's better off with life instead of death penalty, let me know. And you know the drill. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, ciao ciao.